What's up, Bama Nation? How we feeling? Yours truly, Stephen Smith of Touchdown Alabama magazine, and I wanted to engage you in this conversation right now. And there's been a lot of talk about Alabama in the college football playoff, Alabama for the SEC championship game, and what I'm hearing from a lot of you guys, whether it's social media, whether it's no matter the case, what the case may be, it's do we really want to have Alabama play for an SEC title? Does the SEC championship game still mean something? Has that venue lost its luster? Does the SEC title game matter with the college football playoff expanded now to 12 teams, right? That's the conversation that we're in right now. And whether I have turned on the TV myself and I have seen media pundits, prognosticators talk about, well, Alabama can still play for the SEC championship, as long as Tennessee beats Florida, which strengthens Alabama's resume, and as long as, Texas A&M, loses or whatever the case may be. If Alabama beats Auburn, then Alabama would go to Atlanta to play for a Southeastern Conference title. And while playing for your conference championship, it's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. We've seen the previous coaching regime at Alabama, Nick Saban and his staff, talk about how important it is, how vital it is, how great it is to play for a conference championship and represent your conference as the conference champion. But we're just in a new day and age of college football where, with the expanded playoff at 12 teams, that conference championship game is now just seen kind of as an extra game, right? And with that being said, it's do we really want to play in the SEC title game, risk losing that game and be knocked out of the playoff, where we don't have to play in that game, we just go to the playoff? Like, that's the internal fight that U.S. fans is having in college football right now. And I remember, I think it was over the weekend, where there were a couple of media pundits explaining how even if Alabama were to go to the SEC championship game against Texas A&M and lose that game, the committee would not penalize them. They would still make the playoff. And as much as I want to believe that, I kind of need to see it for myself, because the committee also said early in the season, we value strength of schedule, we value strength of resume, we value who you beat, we value did you take down teams ranked in the top 25. Bama's got 4 ranked wins over teams in the top 25 in discussing Georgia, Tennessee, Vandy, Missouri. All 4 of those teams ranked in the top 25, and Bama beat all of them, right? And for Alabama to be behind Notre Dame, who does not have the resume that the Crimson Tide has, it takes us back to, okay, is this the committee once again contradicting, walking back here on statements? And that's the reason why, me personally, I'm kind of leery of playing in that SEC championship game, because if you were to lose that title game, the committee right now is saying, no, you're not going to be penalized. But do they still hold that same statement should it happen? Versus you beat Auburn and you just go straight to the playoff. I'd rather just beat Auburn and go straight to the college football playoff. But, I mean, how do you feel, Bama Nation? Let me know how you feel in the comment section right now. Do conference championship games still matter to you? Do they still hold weight? Because in the BCS era, yes, it did. Conference championship games held weight in the BCS era. When the college football playoff was 4 teams, more times than not, it held weight. Now with it being 12 teams in the playoff, and you got 4 games to make it to the conference championship game, it's going to be very, very interesting. So, question right here for you, Bama Nation. Does the conference title game still hold weight? Does the conference title game still matter? Let me know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. It's just yours truly. of Touchdown Alabama magazine, just providing my thoughts on the SEC championship, and does it still matter here when you look at Alabama football?